hospital right now. Two of them critically hurt. KCAL's Jasmine Beal continues our team coverage. She's live at Harbor UCLA Medical Center in Torrance. And Jasmine, how are they doing?
Well, Ross, with all intents and purposes, they're doing okay after you saw what they went through. We know that family members and members of the LA Fire Department have been by the side of these injured firefighters who remain here at Harbor UCLA tonight. 8 of the 9 injured firefighters are here getting treatment, and one of those critically injured firefighters had to be taken to a burn center. Video of the powerful blast from a natural gas-powered semi-truck that injured several firefighters in Wilmington Thursday morning left Harbor UCLA trauma surgeon Dr. Molly Deane in shock.
Frankly, it's remarkable that none of them were more severely injured after watching the footage.
9 firefighters were injured from this explosion that happened within minutes of them arriving on scene and rushed to Harbor UCLA Medical Center. 2 of them in critical condition, suffering from burns to blast and inhalation injuries.
We were also fortunate that this occurred close by. Patients arrived very quickly. Multiple staff members were at the ready to assume care of these patients and get them triaged as quickly as possible.
One of the firefighters listed in critical condition, a father and husband, was airlifted out.
One of those individuals required intubation and was transported to LA General, which is our local county burn center, one of 3 in the county.
LA Fire Chief Kristen Crowley says she was able to meet each of those injured firefighters face-to-face Thursday and spoke about the other critically injured firefighter, also a husband and father who was awake and talking.
So I had the opportunity to speak with him. Now it's a matter of connecting all the dots with the family, understanding we have to contact the family, give them the most updated information.
A blast so strong, Deane says there were more than just burn injuries to worry about.
We knew that not only had they been burned, but that there had been an explosion and a blast. They had potentially been on top of a truck and then thrown back. So that tells us that there's now maybe multiple mechanisms of injury at play.
Officials asked the community for their support for these firefighters who were injured as they were just trying to protect and serve.
And I would like to ask today that you keep our 9 injured firefighters in your thoughts and in your prayers.
And we are still waiting to learn more about these injured firefighters, how long they had been with the department, their ages, their names. And again, as you heard Michelle talk about the driver of that truck, a woman is okay after she jumped out in time. Ross?
Well, Jasmine, you've been reporting all day. Dr. Deane actually saw that video right after treating those firefighters, and she was amazed that the injuries weren't worse. So it seems like everyone believes the prognosis is relatively good compared to what they went through.
Yeah, and that is a sense I've been getting, pretty optimistic given what they went through, right? As you just said, with that, the force of that explosion. I also spoke to local 112, the firefighter union rep, who got the call this morning, jumped out of bed, raced down here to check on his fellow firefighters, and he too feels optimistic and just, again, very grateful that they are all okay, and even the surgeon saying she expects them to do and recover fairly well.
All right, that is at least some good news. Jasmine, we know you and Michelle are on it. Thank you. And the story is still developing. We'll continue covering it on air throughout the night and online. For the latest updates on the firefighters and on this explosion, just go to kcalnews.com.